Welcome to Midnight Fears, where it is always midnight. True Scary Story Number 1.
We live in the southeastern United States. This past summer, something peculiar happened. My husband and I have been fighting off and on for almost an entire year. Sometimes it is petty, and sometimes it is bad, real bad. Our children are mostly unaware, as we are able to remain civil to each other around them, at least. Since we have been fighting, the house just seems heavy and dark in some ways. I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes I feel like I am underwater and have difficulty breathing. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the next part of the story, but I somehow think it may be important. One day, about 2 months ago, it was very hot. The kind of heat that makes you want to blast the air conditioning and sit in front of a fan. My husband took the kids to a friend's house for a swim in their pool. I stayed home. It was the middle of the afternoon when the doorbell rang. I looked out the side window and saw 2 boys, around 9 or 10. I figured they were selling something or offering to do lawn work, so I opened the door. I have never seen these 2 boys before, so I felt that they were not from around the neighborhood. Both of them were looking down when I opened the door. They did give me that creepy feeling right away from the start. They looked almost like twins, but one was larger than the other. They both had jet black hair, styled in the same way, wet and brushed back. Their hair was shiny and looked almost like it was greased or something. Both were very pale, not tan like my children get in the summer. They were also dressed in black. They had black shorts and black button-down shirts with short sleeves. Who in their right mind would dress their kids all in black when it is so hot outside? I answered the door and cheerfully said, "Hello there." They both raised their heads to look at me, and I swear I almost fainted. Their eyes were black. No white, no iris and pupils, just pure, solid black. I was really taken back and became very scared when I saw this. The bigger one spoke. He was very polite and spoke in a meek, low tone. He said, "Please, ma'am, may we come in to use your phone?" I didn't answer his question and responded with a question of my own. "Why? Are you in trouble?" I don't know why I asked that, but that's what came out of my mouth. They looked at each other, and the older one said, "We need to come in to use your phone. Please let us in." I responded, "Where are your parents? Do you live around here?" The older one just said, "Please let us in. We won't hurt you." That really scared me. I didn't believe him. I truly believed they wanted to hurt me. I'm not sure why. It was just a feeling that I had. I told them, "I don't think so. There is a convenience store down the street. It is less than a 10-minute walk." The kid quickly snapped, "No, we must enter." That took me back, because not only did he quasi-shout this time, after being so mild-mannered before, but what kid speaks like that? What did he mean, he must enter? It was just freaky. I said I was sorry, and I shut and locked the door. I heard him say in his meek voice again, "Please, ma'am, we are cold and need to come in only for a moment." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. They were cold? It was over 90 degrees outside, and they had to come in because they were cold. I didn't answer them. They stood outside for a few minutes before walking away very slowly. They went the opposite way of the convenience store. I watched them walk out of my sight. They did not go to any of the neighbors' houses and kept their heads down the whole time that they walked away. I wish I would have offered to call someone for them, but I just didn't think of that at the time. I wonder what they would have said. It seemed like the only thing they really wanted was to get into the house. I don't know if I was being paranoid, but like I said, my intuition was to say no and not let them inside the house. I know many of you will say you're a horrible person for not helping those little kids. Perhaps you're right, but at the time, I just didn't feel it was the safe thing to do.
Go to MidnightFears.com for many more scary stories and even post your own. Thank you for watching these true scary stories. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, sleep well.